Hey you guys, welcome back to J.Marie. Blah, cut.
Well, that's
Okay, so as you guys probably already know from the title of this video, I tried keto for this past week and completely failed. Okay, I guess I'm not as disciplined as I thought I was. Alright, so to start off, I had spent months and months of doing just a lot of research on different diets and things of that nature, just trying to find out. I don't want to say I wanted to go on a diet, but I really wanted to change my eating habits, if that makes sense. I've been eating like crap for years, and it's always worked out okay for me. I had quite a high metabolism, and so I was skinny for the longest. And then I started popping out these kids, and the metabolism slowed way down, okay? So I just wanted to find something that could work for me, that was close to, how I already eat. Something that wasn't going to feel like too much of a struggle. And so after doing tons of research, watching videos and looking up things and watching documentaries and everything else like that, I decided to try keto. So let me first of all say that the thing that attracted me to the keto diet was that I could eat a lot of meat. Okay, I also like to eat whole foods, and bread has always been my go-to. So that was my biggest challenge with this keto diet is, it is a low-carb diet, and so not being able to eat breads or pastas or rice or anything like that, that was kind of like, whoa, that was a bit much. But I felt like I could do it because I had given up bread for Lent before, because it was my favorite thing. So I gave it up 40 days before. Why can't I do it now, right? Okay, so I went into this excited, really just excited. I mapped out my meals for the week. I had a board where I schedule the meals for the week, and I just jot down things that I might need that I haven't had already, for like groceries or whatever. Nothing cute or fancy or anything. It's just useful for me. So I did that, made out all the meals so that I can make sure that I had lunch to take to work so that I wouldn't be eating out. And by the way, I am a government employee, so I'm furloughed. So having this to map out my lunches for the rest of the week seemed ideal. I order a lot of fast food during my lunch breaks. And I know furlough, you probably don't want to do that. So I thought this was going to be perfect. I figured furlough, perfect time to start a new diet. I could not have been more wrong, unfortunately. So it started out really well. I started making my bulletproof coffees in the mornings. I would cook on the days that I had to work from 1 to 9. I would cook my breakfast, or not breakfast, because it was also intermittent fasting. I would cook dinner in the morning, and that way, since I didn't get off till 9 o'clock, the kids could have dinner before it was time for them to go to bed, and I could eat before my hours are up to eat for the intermittent fasting, and I can just eat it at work, and I wouldn't have to go and buy fast food. It seemed like the perfect plan. So I tried that, and it worked out well for the first maybe 2 days. So basically what ended up happening, since we are in a furlough, people decided to have big hearts. I work every day, but we're currently not getting paid. So there are people on most of these days this week who would just buy the facility lunch or dinner, and I promise you, most of it was not anything that was keto friendly. Okay, and I did pretty well. I just stayed away from the break room at first, and then I don't know what happened, but one day there was pizza, and I was hungry, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm fasting. And I was fasting. Yeah, so I broke the fast that day. It wasn't time for me to eat, and I definitely couldn't eat pizza. That's not keto friendly, not from Little Caesars anyway. And I cracked so hard. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna eat a little piece, and I ate a little piece, and I was like, crap, now I already messed up, might as well just eat another one. And I ate another piece of pizza, and then I got home and I felt so guilty. I felt like a failure, like I should have been better at this, but I'm not. And then my husband's like, well, just count it as a cheat day. Shouldn't have told me that, because next thing you know, I'm eating French fries. I made croissants. It's like I ran out. Okay, I just ran out. I was eating stuff and I wasn't even hungry. I was just eating. And after that, that was yesterday. I felt so, I don't know, guilty. And then I went back to work today. I cooked dinner. Well, I cooked my lunch for today last night, okay? And so it was I made salmon and bacon wrapped asparagus. Sounds like a great meal. I love bacon wrapped asparagus. I love salmon. I was like, nothing's gonna top that lunch for me. And then I get to work today. They bought Stoner's Pizza. They had barbecue and they had chili. None of that stuff even goes together. None of that goes together. Almost sounds like a stomach ache. And I'm pretty sure the bathrooms at work were blown up. Okay? But, you know, my supervisor offered to bring me something to eat. Next thing you know, I was like, okay, I got a plate full of pulled pork. I was happy to find, though, that there was no barbecue sauce on it. They used like a vinegar sauce. So I felt good. I looked it up. It wasn't, you know, high in carbs or anything like that. It wasn't too high in calories. And there's like, of course, no sugar or anything like that. So I was like, all right, this is a win. I can get down with this because it's keto friendly. Well, I ate that. And I never got to the lunch that I packed for myself. Next thing you know, I got Stoner's Pizza. Next thing you know, I got another slice of Stoner's Pizza. I just failed so miserably. And I also don't think that it helps, because I started watching this doctor on YouTube, and I will find his name for you guys because he has great videos, that I've been messing up my bulletproof coffee from intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting, you understand, you're not going to be eating. You can drink fluids and things like that, but nothing with carbs or, you know, juices or anything like that. You can just drink like water, your coffee, maybe tea, no sugar, of course, in any of these things. So I have been making bulletproof coffee every morning to help, you know, give me energy and suppress my hunger, things like that, so I could last during my intermittent fasting. Well, I decided to pick the wrong recipe. The recipe I had been using for my bulletproof coffee consisted of a cup of coffee, a scoop of collagen powder, some cinnamon, a little dash of vanilla, and of course the butter and the MCT oil. Unbeknownst to me that, well, I mean, I knew it, but I really didn't think about it. I just wanted, you know, healthy skin and nails and hair and stuff like that. So yeah, collagen is a protein. That means I wasn't fasting. Having protein in your beverage is not a fast. So I have been messing up I'm thinking I'm doing intermittent fasting this whole time, and I'm intaking protein every morning within my collagen powder. I wasn't fasting. So that's kind of what messed me up yesterday as well. I was like, crap, I done ate all this crap, and then crap, I wasn't even fasting, because I'm doing the fasting and the keto. And so, to make a long story short, I'm going to start over. I love the meals that I had been able to prepare this week on my ketogenic diet. And just looking at my board here, I'll just go over some of the meals that I had planned out and some of the meals that I did do. So I did the keto mac and cheese. Well, this is on Sunday. I started Sunday. Keto mac and cheese, baked chicken, and cabbage. So the keto mac and cheese is basically like a cauliflower instead of the noodles type thing, but you still bake it like it's macaroni and cheese. For my baked chicken, I did get smoked chicken from Lowe's Foods. Love their smoked chicken. And of course I cooked the cabbage with, had to throw some bacon up in there, of course. So Monday was supposed to be the cauli rice, which is cauliflower rice. It's just diced or whatever. Beef and broccoli. Now Monday I didn't make that. I'm trying to think of what I made Monday. Oh, I remember. Monday, instead, I basically took the meal from Thursday and kind of twisted it. So I had planned to make zucchini and pork chops on Thursday. But instead what I ended up doing on Monday was, because when I went to Lowe's Foods, I saw that they had the spiral zucchini, where they had already, you know, cut it into the spirals like noodles. And I was like, ooh, that would probably be really good with some shrimp. So I did the zucchini, the spiral zucchini, and I sauteed some shrimp in some coconut oil and, you know, my seasonings or whatever. And that was my meal for Monday, which is a really good meal, by the way. And to thicken it up, I also had the keto mac and cheese that I had left over from Sunday. I went ahead and put a portion of that in there as well. And I did measure some of these out, so just to make sure that all my I guess macros or whatever was where it needed to be. Tuesday was taco night. So while I made my children regular tacos, myself, basically I had a superfood vegetable mix. It's not really salad because there was no leafy vegetables in it other than chopped up kale, but it also had like Brussels sprouts. It had carrots, which aren't really that keto friendly, but it wasn't a whole lot. It was mixed with a bunch of other stuff. And a bunch of other stuff, and I'll probably put a link down below for it, because I actually ended up really liking this mix, and I used it as my salad all throughout the week. So I basically just used that, and I put the taco meat on top of that, sprinkled with some cheese, and then you know, just some ranch or whatever, the avocado ranch that I bought for the dressing, and it was really good. It still tasted like a taco, and I didn't have all the carbs. And then for Thursday, what was it, Wednesday, yeah. So that was the day, that was the cheat day that I failed miserably. I failed miserably Wednesday, which was yesterday. And so because I did fail miserably, I didn't have, like, it was supposed to be the salmon day. I was supposed to have the asparagus and salmon on yesterday. However, I was gonna have my nieces and nephews. It wasn't gonna be enough for everybody, and I really didn't want to have to cook multiple meals. And it's being that I already screwed up so bad yesterday, I just went to Popeyes and got like a 16-piece meal. And I know that's just adding fuel to the fire. I felt like an even bigger failure. Whatever, I guess. So we had Popeyes on Wednesday. That's what we did. And so Wednesday night, I had already taken the salmon out for Wednesday, so it had already started to unthaw, so I still needed to cook it. So I made it for today, which is Thursday, for my lunch. And so again, like I said, I had the salmon, and then I had the bacon wrapped asparagus. Tomorrow is Friday, so tomorrow's pizza day. So I do have a recipe for tomorrow that I am planning on doing. I'm gonna get my children the regular pizza, because I'm not gonna subject them to my diet. They don't need to lose weight, they're quite skinny. I would like for them to eat healthier, but they know Friday is their pizza day, so I'm not gonna interrupt that, and especially because I have all my nieces and nephews on Friday, and Little Caesars $5 pizza is just where it's at. I can feed all of them with no headache. So my plan for Friday, for my meal and for my husband's meal, which he's kind of sort of doing this with me, but he cheats every now and then. I just told him not to cheat in front of me because I would like some support. So tomorrow I will be making pizza as well. Only difference is, instead of the regular crust, I bought some ground chicken to do the fried chicken crust, or not necessarily fried chicken, but to do chicken crust as the base, and then I'll do my tomato sauce and cheese and pepperoni and all that good stuff on there. Probably throw some bacon on there too. Y'all know I like bacon. Then on Saturday it is burgers. Saturday will be burgers. I'm excited about that because I really love burgers. I do eat grass-fed beef, and I try to get it with the smallest percentage of fat that I can, even though keto is a good is a diet that, you know, likes fat. I don't necessarily want that to be the fat that I'm taking so much of. I try to get it as lean as possible. And then so my camera cut off, but so I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap this up really quickly. But yeah, burgers for Saturday, love it. I generally eat my burgers without a bun anyway, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and give this whole keto thing a try again. Over the course of this past week, even though I had my ups and my downs, my failures, my mistakes, or whatever, I still lost 2 pounds. So I'm still counting this week as a win. I don't think I can just necessarily say that this has been my first week on keto because I didn't really do well at it. So as of next week, I will be starting fresh. I probably should just wait till after the furlough when people stop buying us food and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and start again next week. It's all about discipline, and that is something that I do need to work on within myself. And so I'm very interested in being successful at this, most definitely. So I will be making a new menu for next week. I will try and keep you guys updated on what meals I decide and start showing you some of the recipes that I have selected. And there goes my daughter. That's my cue to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will keep you updated on my newest week of keto. Y'all just pray for me, okay? Just pray for me, seriously. Because I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Say hi, Ari.
Hi.
This is my baby girl, Aria, which you guys have not necessarily met yet, I don't think. But anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye. Say bye, Ari.
Bye.